to grow, become more independent, more mature, like this. I don't know if that's it, or because I'm just a sensitive person and things just get to me, or what. But I feel like, I have a lot to say, and I'm trying to find the perfect venue to voice myself and my opinions, and I feel like that the Phil Need Foundation, they honestly want to get to know me for who I am and hear my thoughts and ideas and try to have better understanding of what the needs of the special needs community, like what is it, and that they're going to honestly, hear me out, and I feel validated, and I love that. And, that night, at the gala, it's like they're trying to raise money, obviously, and they're trying to get the word out there, and every time I read Katie's story, I just can't help but tear up, because if you read it, and when she talks about how she's been to seminars and everything, trying to learn all about what is out there for her son after high school, and basically there's nothing, and how she says that her son deserves more than nothingness, that nothingness, settling into nothingness and spending a whole life on your couch doing nothing, like that's not good enough. Something needs to be done. And this is one of the things that I love about Katie, is that night, and I may have mentioned this in my other video, but is that she presented a slideshow. There's photos. Obviously it was her son, but she didn't reveal that till later on, but she's just like, I want you to meet a boy. And she spoke about all the wonderful gifts and talents that he has, and then at the end said he's nonverbal autistic and he is my kid. And even though he's nonverbal, he can speak a little bit. So I'm listening to all this, and I'm getting all emotional, and then she shows a clip of her son, and it's just, he's just standing there, and he just simply says, "Don't give up on me." And as soon as I saw that, and then she said, in case you didn't hear that, he said, "Don't give up on me," a tear had rolled down my face, and I'm like, don't wreck your makeup, like compose yourself, because pretty soon you have to go down to the window of that motorcycle. Keep it together, woman. But it's the truth. It's just something about Phil Need Foundation just gets to me, and I think, Katie and I, we understand each other, and it's like, I appreciate everything that she does, and I don't think she'll ever understand what she's done for me and how she's given me this purpose and kind of like a mission in a way, because before I was just like, I kind of want to volunteer and get involved in helping out the special needs, but the force that used to drive me, and that fire inside of me, when my aunt passed away, it's like it died. That flame inside of me, it just fizzled out. I mean, I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then I was like, no, I'm not, but deep down inside, I've always wanted to, and it's something that I feel that I'm good at, and meeting her, I feel like she's reignited that light inside of me, that fire, and has really given me a purpose. So it's like, I get up every day, and it's like, I gotta tell the world about Phil Need Foundation, whether it's in a YouTube video, whether it's posting something on Facebook, or going on Facebook and looking up every special needs page and group, and every autism page and group, and every Asperger's page and group, and just telling the world and everyone that I can about this, so they can check it out. They can go to their website, they can go to their Facebook page, they can like them on Facebook, and know that there's so much more to come, and this is just all the tip of the iceberg. I mean, there's going to be a documentary, coming out. We have this Saturday, the 30th, at 9 o'clock on CMT, Orange County Chopper Show. It's going to, obviously, you're going to see if you tune in, that says Orange County Choppers, but like the Fill a Need, like we're on that show there. So amazing things are coming, and it is just so much more than, learning how to cook for yourself or whatever they have to offer. And as great as that is, having a place to go where you feel like you belong and you feel special and you feel important, and it's all in a good way. I mean, to me, that is that's priceless. You can't put a price on that. You could ship your kid off anywhere, send them to any sort of day program or whatever, and they're just mixed in with different types of people, and you just go with the motions. But this is completely different, and that's what I love about it. And it's like, for once, I feel needed and wanted in a way that I haven't before, because Katie, she's just so passionate about this, and I, as an individual coming from, if you will, the special needs community, am so passionate about this, because a place like this really does need to exist, not just because it offers therapies and supports after high school, because it does so much more than that. It's like I'm sitting on the couch. Okay, I'm a butt on the couch every day, probably watching TV, eating my lunch, thinking, what am I gonna do? Because I don't know. And then one day in May, met a lady named Katie and another lovely young lady, Erin. They come to my house. They film me for their documentary. They just give us a little blurb about what this is, and right away I was like, I need to tell the world. Like, this is just so incredible and so amazing, and everyone needs to know about it. And that day, I worked so hard. Like I said, telling everyone on Facebook. I got banned from posting things. I even almost got banned from sending people messages, because once I couldn't post on someone's page, I'd send them a message. I'm like, the world needs to know. And it's almost like they sort of not only are like my new friends, but kind of like a second family. And the respect that we have for one another, it is just incredible. And I wanted to make a video talking about how Fill a Need Foundation, how this organization and what it's going to be is so much more than what it's going to be. But the way I feel inside, and for me to express that and put it into words, it is kind of difficult. But I can tell you that it's happy, it's joyful, I'm very appreciative and grateful and thankful and everything positive. I just don't have anything bad to say at all, and everything that I'm feeling about this, it's good. It's good, positive emotions. And it does bring a smile to my face and a tear in my eye, and I feel like I'm finally, a contributing member to society. I've been on the sidelines too long now, and, but it's hard because for, medical reasons and other things, like, I can't fully commit myself to a job or going back to school, because there's chunks in my life where if I get too stressed out and I get sick, like, I'm bedridden or I'm stuck to the couch for a different reason, and I can't, and the world expects certain things of you, and it's like there's a schedule. It's like you're expected to work at this day at this time, they expect you to be there, or you're fired. Like, you don't show up to class X amount of times, you fail. And it's like, I don't want anything negative on my GPA report card or whatever you want to call it. And I feel like obviously some of these ladies, they have kids with autism, and so they understand it, they get it. And then there's people that, they just know these people, and so just by seeing, they understand that this is how, this is important and how it's needed in the world. And I could go on and on and on forever, but I feel like, from where I am, I did the best that I can to try to take this world by storm, and I think, Katie's doing the same thing, and I just feel like, we make a great team. And for once in my life, it's like I'm honestly happy. I feel like I have a job, because I work on this all the time, like all day or all night when I don't sleep. Like, I eat, live, sleep, and breathe the Phil Need Foundation. Like, that's now become my thing, and it's like, I tell everybody about it in any way that I can, and it's given me a purpose, it's given me hope, it's given me a life, and alongside with some other great things that aren't specifically related to this, I have going on as well that I couldn't be more grateful for either, that have really kind of set a good ball in motion and hopefully get me back to where I used to be, or to a new place that I want to be, because I feel like, I'm constantly growing, evolving, and changing. So maybe who I was, even though I want to get back to that, maybe I want to get back to that, but in a modified way, a different way, or maybe even a better way, maybe better than I was. Who knows where life's going to take me, but I know that this is my year, finally, It's been a long time coming, and it really, I have friends, or a friend rather, that jokes like, when am I going to get a job? I'm like, I have one. Does it bring home the bacon? No, but it does so much more than that for me. It fills my soul with ambition and love and support and things that money can't buy, honestly. And all of that, again, to me, is priceless. And who needs a paycheck? I do this because I see the need, I know the need, I feel the need, I want to fill a need with the Phil Need Foundation, and I do this out of the kindness of my heart, because I'm not just me. The rate of autism, I think, overall is 1 in 88 babies. I think for the state of New Jersey, where I live, is 1 in 50. And, there's more to come. Sadly, the rate keeps going up, so it's not like we're going anywhere. And, people need to open up their eyes and realize that kids with autism grow up to be adults with autism, and the reason I put a lot of emphasis on that, like I said, I'm an athlete, Katie's got an autistic, a lot of these people that are in the crew, they have kids on the spectrum. So that's kind of like their thing, but there's open, to so many other things like cerebral palsy, or like bipolar, learning disabled, dyspraxia, dyslexia, anything, there's, you go online, or in another video, I've read the list of all the things of people that are welcomed, and it's just so great, and for people to have a place to go, and a lot of wonderful opportunities have come my way because of this, and it's like, wow, I've always wanted to be a philanthropist for a long while now, but of course, to be a philanthropist, you have to have boatloads of money to be able to give to a charity, and that day will come, but I've always kind of wanted to be like an Ellen DeGeneres / Oprah type of person, because I love helping people, I love giving advice, and I've always wanted to like make this world a better place, and it's like you can't save the world, but you can start in your own backyard, and I just feel like by doing this, it is just so meaningful for me, and I feel like I'm helping people, and it's like one day, it's not, I mean, I could, hell, I wish it was tomorrow, but it's not, but one day in the near future, this Felony Foundation, the Plaza, the Hamlet, all this just 10-acre campus, it's going to be built, it's going to be up and running, and I'll be so proud to say that I was a part of it, and even more so when this model and this campus is spread throughout the United States, throughout the country, and beyond would be lovely, you know, because it's like a lot of people, I know they wonder, like, what are they going to do? Well, it's like, now you know, folks. So, I kind of, you know, obviously wanted to talk a lot about it, and just say that it is so much more than what it really is, and it's life-changing. Seriously, it is. It's life-changing, and anything that I can do, I do, and I just hope that everyone takes a few minutes to, if you haven't already, just check it out, you know, and see what it's all about, and hopefully y'all tune in on this Saturday and watch the Orange County Choppers on TMC at 9 p.m. and get a feel and see a little bit of the gala there. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to have all my family together and have a little viewing party with it. So, so much more amazing things to come. And again, Felony Foundation, it is so much more than what they say it is. And if only they knew. Maybe if I sit down and write a long, meaningful letter, another wonderful poem, you know, it really, just like how Katie, you know, reignited she started my engines up, you know, the way she, like, she relit my fire and got me going with all this. I kind of do the same with her in the sense that poem I wrote her, when she has a bad day, I was told she just reads that little short poem there and she doesn't have a bad day anymore. So, I mean, seriously, we definitely help each other out a lot. I know she's very grateful to have met me and to now have me as a new friend in her life, and the feeling is so much mutual. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But, definitely, this thing is a long time coming. It's needed. It should have been out there a long time ago, but better late than never. And I'm just thrilled to be a part of it, and just the feelings and emotions I get, you know, just being around people. I mean, it's a feeling that I just can't describe it. It's like, if you're not, like, on the autism spectrum, or you've never been bullied, or you don't have a special need of some sort, I mean, how you feel is obviously different than how I feel. So for me, to kind of not feel aspy, or to not feel like I'm the oddball out, you know, I'm like the black sheep, I'm the weird one, or I'm the awkward one, or I'm the quirky one, in a negative light, you know, it honestly is the best feeling in the world, and it's very rare for me to have a feeling like that. Obviously, you know, my nephews love me to death, but, you know, what I love about them is that, you know, they're 2.5 years old. They don't know what it is to judge someone. They don't know what any of this is. They just look at me as their aunt. They don't look at me as, oh, well, my aunt with Asperger's who, like, has issues, you know what I'm saying? So to be in a room of adults that some I know and some I don't know and some I'm getting to know, to just have them all just kind of be in awe with me, and to make me feel loved and welcomed and normal, whatever that would feel like, even if, you know, there is such thing as feeling normal, which I don't know. It's just something that when I truly think about it, I honestly, like, I get emotional whenever I hear a story, whenever I just see anything about it. A tear, it just gets to me, and that is definitely, like, tears of joy, tears of happiness, kind of tears of, like, I don't even know, but I just love my life right now. It's in a great place. Filming Foundation, obviously love that to death, and just kind of wanted to make a video about it. Obviously it's gonna be a long one, because once I get going and it's that big, I can't seem to stop myself. So obviously there'll be more videos about this and other things, and but I just had to kind of make a video expressing myself as best as I could, and just keeping everyone informed. So thank you all so much for watching this really long video. If you're still here, I doubly appreciate it. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.